YJFL. She couldn't do so, and that one dribbles across the face. And the first score of the morning will go to South Metro Juniors. They are one behind, and the YJFL are yet to score. Minute and a bit gone in the first quarter. 20-minute flat quarters if you don't know how these games work today. No additional time on, of course. Appealing for a push in the back there. Umpire says it was in the side. Good tackle there by Callaghan, and it'll be a ball up. YJFL wearing a predominantly white strip. South Metro have the predominant blue backing, so that's probably the best way to tell them apart. Lockwood kicks the ball inside forward 50. That'll bounce and pitch towards the boundary. A little bit of a scrap for it, but it goes over and out of bounds. So deep in the pocket here for South Metro Junior side. Good throw in there. Favoured the ruck of South Metro just a little bit more than the YJFL. Chance here this time for Sweeney Johnston to run onto the football. Now YJFL come away with it. They go up the corridor. Running towards the football here is Colliver. She'll get there first, give a very nice handball off, and now they're just looking around for their options. Kick inside forward 50. Fisted away there that time from the would-be marker box. They're doing well to just hold them up here, the YJFL, although as soon as I say that, ball to the goal square and an open goal beckons. And the first one has been popped through by Hockings, it looks like. First blood to South Metro Juniors. They go to 1-1-7. The YJFL are yet to score. Going a little around 3 minutes here in the first quarter. So good start there for the South Metro side. Their hard work paid off there within the first minutes of this one. That one just falls between both rucks. Wilson had a bit of a chance to try and get it out. Couldn't win it though. Ball pulls away from the centre square for the time being. Chance for the YJFL now. A little kick forward. Running towards it here is Jemima Arnott. Couldn't gain possession of the football. Now a big pack ensues and the umpire will circle and ball it up. It's going out towards that interchange bench side, which if you're a follower of the games at Ford Park, the football pretty much takes residency over there, packs up all the land and builds houses on it, and you can't get it out of there. Ball to the outer side of the centre square now, and the YJFL push the ball towards their forward 50 now. Pretty unkind bounce there that time for Smith, but she does well to gain possession, but is then immediately tackled there that time by Mackenzie, and it's a ball up. Couple of metres inside the attacking 50 for the YJFL. Good hit out there that time. Went in the direction of Lockwood once again. Went without it. The umpire will call for a ball up once again. So can they clear the congestion here? Either side. Lockwood went towards the football. Arnott beat her to it. Head over the football there that time by Vem Vakaris. Little soccer forward. Nicely picked up there by Nolan. But just tried to do a little bit too much there and is caught holding the football. So it's a free kick to South Metro Juniors. And they come to the broadcast side, which is appreciated. Good little bit of run there. That was nicely done there that time by Hipwell, who kicked it. Free kick, this time going to Young, who will kick right in front of the broadcast position. Oh, good mark going back with the flight of the ball there. Taken by Van Vakaris once again. Nice kick down the line. Through the waiting hands there at that time of Ultree. Lockwood. Now kicked forward by Polly Proven, which is hugging the boundary line, and will find the sanctuary of it for a boundary throw-in. So ball toss back in. Umpire's seen something he doesn't like, and it's a free kick this time, going the way of the YJFL, and this is the 56 of Arnott. Ball inside forward 50, comes off hands, opportunity there at the fall of the ball. Looked like Ultree once again to try and gain possession of the football. Couldn't quite do so. Pack now forms. Then Vicaris tried to get it out the back once again, and now South Metro's now run with the football to the outer side. Opportunity here that time for Field. Sort of out of zone umpire there has seen something he doesn't like. Free kick once again going to the YJFL. About 40 metres out from home. Trying to honour leads there that time was Alba Nolan, but she's turned it over. Nice intercept mark, and now they go to the far side. Comes off hands there that time, so still an opportunity here for either side to try and gain possession of the football. And that's holding the ball. It's trying to do too much there. Can't run through these days. When you take on a tackler, you sell your prior opportunity right down the river. Kick to half forward, off hands, pack of about 6 around this football here. Over the football there that time. Lockwood tried to get it again for South Metro Juniors. Now this ball is dribbling towards the boundary line, just stays in the field of play. Good attack there that time by Colliver. Had it, gave off a little handball. Now it's hard up in that pocket, very, very close to the boundary line. You'll be happy to see a stoppage here, although it comes out. But it's going to come back in, although that one just bounces off the body there that time, and that opens up an opportunity for the South Metro side to go up the corridor. Once again, off hands, well done by Yarra Junior. They'll go back inside forward 50 now. It's just dribbling through the hands there that time of Ovadia. Once again, the umpire says holding the ball. So you can hear the desperation of the kick to go towards their teammates. That's a solid intercept marker once again. Ojami this time. Comes back towards the broadcast side. Nice kick. Just was a bit unkind for D'Souza Lee there, who had to pick it up on the half volley, but did all right to force the contest. Her teammates now arrive in kind to give her a helping hand. Yarra Junior scrapped the ball forward once again. Ojami once again. Stolen away there that time by Smith. Goes to the boundary line for a throw-in. So approaching the halfway mark of the first term. It's still South Metro Juniors leading the way by 7 points. 1-1 plays no score. Ball back into play, even ruck contest there that time. Nearly a good roving opportunity there for Hipwell, couldn't gain possession. Over the top of it there that time, Archibald there for YJFL. Also there was Nolan. Little kick forward there by Proven. Didn't get the desired result. A few players go back to try and go with the flight of the ball. Handball nearly cut off there that time by Field. Ball back towards the centre of the ground, just bounces unkindly. And we got a free kick here. Good ruck contest there that time. Both of the young ladies there jumped perfectly in the ruck to try and outdo one another. Mahmood's kick was smothered off her boot. Over the top of it there that time, Wilson. Now it scraps towards the broadcast side. Real fight for the football here. It's a 2-on-1. Trying to get down to the football there that time. Proven. Good tackle on her there that time. Now trying to come away with it there was Hipwell. And it goes over and out of bounds for a throw-in. Right in front of the broadcast position here. Come again with those jumpers. They're both wearing Indigenous designed jumpers today. Great ruck tap down there that time to Ultree, who kicks it down the line, gains about 20-25 metres off the boot there. And it goes over and out of bounds here just in front of the canteen and change room area. As I look out the front, a few big Freeze beanies being worn today. Obviously the 10th edition today at the MCG. Ball back into play. Field tried to run onto it. Strong tackle laid by the co-captain in Edwards, and it's a ball up. Still pretty much in the same position where that last throw-in occurred. Good leap in the ruck there that time, Mahmood once again. Umpire has found a free for a throw. And here's Jemima Arnott. Goes on the left foot there. Might have been a little bit wrong-footed. Comes off the hands there that time of Field. Nearly went down to the co-captain in Edwards once again. Arnott started this game very brightly. Goes for a kick back towards the corridor. Good late fist there by Box to just interrupt the would-be mark. And a strong tackle laid there by Ruby Callahan. And it's another ball up just inside the centre square on the outer edge of it. Just in front of the broadcast position still. They're trying to go up the highway here, the both teams. That being the middle of the ground. Edwards hands to the football there that time. Lockwood again, kick forward. She started very brightly as well for South Metro Juniors, but that one was cut off, and now they go towards the outer side. So it would be a little bit of a pain if you're trying to do some interchanges at the moment, because the ball has lived on this side of the ground for a change, which, as I said, is rare as anything. Handball back inboard was effective, and now South Metro link up with the handball, and that ball would starting to get a little bit heavy and a bit wet out there, as the ground, as I said, would be just a little bit heavy and a bit wet after a cold night. Over and out of bounds for a throw-in, and as I say, bulk rotations made on that side of the ground. 3 South Metro players on for 3 new ones. Tick under 7 to go here in the first term. South Metro lead the way by 7 points. 1-1 plays, no score. Good mark there. Umpires paid the mark in front there to Vamvakaris, who kicks to half forward. Umpire says that one was touched off hands. Now here's a chance for Yarra Junior. They go to the ball inside forward 50. That one comes free. Hands to it there that time, Donovan. Umpire will sprint in and say, it's a ball up. So the only goal kicker so far is Ruby Hawkins from South Metro Junior. Ball up at half forward. Magnificently roved and fended off there that time by Hipwell, who kicks the ball to the broadcast side wing. Great tackle there. No prior opportunity, unfortunately. It was a good tackle there that time, like by the 59 of Sheehan, which it was. Umpire calls for it once again. So it's been a bright start for South Metro. They've dominated play, but just haven't got themselves further in front at the moment. Here's Ackfield. Her kick was touched off the boot, and it's coming back the other way. This is a Jimmy here that time. As the umpire says, play on off hands. Sheehan. Ackfield. No prior, so may have just been a little handball there off Lara Ackfield's hands. And umpire runs in and calls for it again. So ball up. Hannah Mahmood jumped in the ruck very, very nicely there for South Metro Junior. Ackfield starting to get her hands on the footy. Kicks to the outer side wing. Vamvakaris there to help out. She'll get the football here. Well done. Great attack and a good tackle there as well by Ojami there that time. Vamvakaris around the football again. They're soccering the ball forward. Oh, gee, they just take each other out there. A couple of the South Metro girls, and they all say, oh, it's all good. Bouchard there copped one of the bumps off her teammate there. So a ball in. That throw in favoured Edwards probably just a little bit more than her opponent there that time. And they dribble the football back towards the centre square. In from the side, trying to pick it up there that time was Smith for South Metro. But the YJFL come away with it to about half forward. Little flicky handball gets away from the contest for a moment in time. Now they run away now. Good play there by South Metro. Who's going to fly in from the side? Couple chose to stay down and try and jump in their own positions there, and they all pack in over on top of it, and it's a ball up. Dead on neutral territory. On the wing here. Good leap in the ruck there that time by Edwards. Starting to get a little bit of aerial superiority. And a ball up again is the end result. I'll give that ruck one to Mahmood there that time. Ball's knocked out, comes free momentarily, and a little dribbling kick goes forward. Opportunity here for YJFL to get the football away. Great tackle there that time by Plunkett. That was on D'Souza Lee. Bodies everywhere around this contest here. Hard to clear. Ackfield dispossessed. She'll get it back. Apologies, that's Polly Proven. Opportunity to run onto the football here that time for the running Thomas. And she was run down from behind in a superb play. Just tried to do a little bit too much there, so they kick to the outer side now. Ackfield tried to run on and meet the football, couldn't quite gain possession. Now it'll become a real fight once again to gain possession. 2.5 minutes thereabouts in this first quarter to go. So a ball up just on the outer side wing now. Umpires found a free kick for a high tackle. Chance for Yarra Junior now. Love to get one back in red time just to pretty much square the ledge up. But that kick into the middle was an opportunity for a mark to Bouchard there that time. Now the umpire will circle and call for it again. So there's been no scoring in about 16 minutes of play so far. Pretty even ruck contest once again. 10 numbers around this football. Little handball came through, went in the direction of Mackenzie. She couldn't gain possession of the football. Also around it is Field, laying tackles on her YJFL opponents. It's like a rugby league scrum at the moment, trying to just get the footy clear and gain some meterage. They do now, YJFL. Go inside their forward 50 now. Having a few to beat here this time is Spangoal. The teammates arrive. Wilson is one of them. And you get the feeling with a minute to go, if there's going to be one team to score from here, it's going to be Yarra Junior. And wouldn't the coaching staff love to jag one back, as I previously mentioned. Ball up about 35, 40 metres out from home. South Metro would like to just put up the flag and get to quarter time and have an orange or two at the moment. So they've got it out of their defensive 50 for the time being, the South Metro Junior side, and they get a ball up with 38 seconds to go. Holding on to their 7-point lead. Ball up on the outer side. Mahmood tried to follow up with her hard work in the ruck. She gained the football but was dispossessed. Umpire said she had time. Here's a chance for YJFL. They go inside forward 50 again. They need crummers out the back of this contest, but there are blue jumpers everywhere for South Metro, and I think with that stoppage, that'll be the end of the first quarter. You'll get a ball up, maybe a little contest, might not even be that. Siren's going to go, does so now, and that is quarter time here from Ford Park. 1 quarter down here on a mammoth King's Birthday Monday of football here, and at South Metro Juniors, they are 1-1-7. And the YJFL are yet to score. The goal kicker is Ruby Hawkins. She kicked a goal at about the 3-minute mark of the first quarter. And since then, it has been an arm wrestle to try and gain possession of the football. It's quarter time here. It's the South Metro Junior Football League leading by 7. It's the final day of the AFL Vic Metro representative games. And we'll be back shortly for the second quarter of play.
I've been in the dental industry for 27 years. I've had my own business for around 20 years. Sponsoring and supporting over 60 sporting clubs, from footy to rugby to gyms to schools, all types of contact sports. When an athlete comes up to me like a boxer and wants their logo, a special design, I love making it. They smile on their face when they're wearing the mouth guard in the ring. If it's not a Sports Saver Australia mouth guard, it's not a mouth guard. These are custom made, professionally fitted. You'll get the best comfort, best design, and most importantly, you'll protect your teeth.
Welcome back, everybody, here to Ford Park. The second quarter about to get underway here between the YJFL and the South Metro Juniors under 15 girls, and it's still the South Metro Junior side leading proceedings by 7 points, and the second bit of 20 minutes about to get underway here. Umpire holds the ball aloft for the second quarter to get underway, and we are off. Even ruck contest between the two rucks there that time as the ball dribbles its way out towards the outer side, but the YJFL very quick to quell that push forward and try and get it back on their terms, but can't quite move it forward. Proven, a little kick forward. Didn't find an intended target, but it works out okay for them. They get to half forward now. Bounces very unkindly over the head of Vam Vicaris. And it gets to half forward and bounces unkindly again for Corker there that time, but she gets her own footy. Sorry, that was Nolan, who was shepherded there that time by Corker. And now with the football there is Wilson to the forward 50. Went through a set of hands, comes out the back, centering ball from Smith. Now it becomes a real foot race to try and get to this footy first. Numbers arrive back for South Metro Juniors, but that's a very, very good tackle. Will the umpire reward it? No, he won't, and it's a ball up about 20 metres out from home on the outer side. I should say the forward pocket. Even ruck contest once again. Falls between a pair of two. Now the South Metro side get to their half-back line. This is probably as far as it'll go. The reinforcements have arrived here for the YJFL, but still plenty of blue jumpers around here for South Metro as they clear the congestion, get it to the Oriole Road side of the ground once again. And once again, it's held in. Umpire calls for a ball up. Mahmood out of the ruck. No one able to control this football just yet. It's a bit of a test of strength at the moment with those two sides, just to continually work each other out and try and gain an advantage. Big ground, you'll definitely get tired on here first. Free kick found by the umpire, going the way of South Metro. Field with it. Kicks to the middle of the ground, just past the outstretched hands there that time. Ricochets backwards. Plunkett tries to run back to it. Couldn't gain possession of the football. Over the top of it now, Mackenzie. They've got it to half forward here, South Metro. Numbers arrive for YJFL. Now they get it away. If they get a couple of kind bounces, they could be on here. This is Nolan, who kicks forward, and this is promising. This is Smith. Smith goes for a gallop and kicks to half forward. Bounces and dribbles its way towards the boundary line. They'll take a stoppage here. Oh, nicely done there. Evaded a couple of would-be tacklers. Hits the shins there of Nolan once again. Would have been out LBW if we're playing cricket, but we're not. We're playing footy. Chance here for Hipwell. Hipwell goes back towards the middle of the ground, standing her ground and taking a very strong mark, although the umpire pays a free kick. It was Donovan that takes the mark. Oh, that's another great mark. Corker ran from behind and sort of went to go to the fist and ended up taking the mark. Kicked in the direction of Arnott, who was probably taken to the ground without possession of the football there. Corker goes in again, snatched away by Box, who kicks it to half forward and it dribbles its way inside forward 50. May running onto the football now, had possession, lost it pretty sharpish. Now the YJFL, that's a very good handball. Goes in the direction of Ackfield, who had to wait for it. Got a little handball, but it was stolen away by her South Metro counterparts. The umpire calls for a ball up, pretty much right on the paint of 50. Rucks nominate. Bit of a rotation there that time. Still, it's Ultry there in the ruck there for South Metro. Umpires found a throw going the way of Yarra Junior. Free kick going the way of the co-captain in Edwards, who kicks to the broadcast side. And finds Corker, who kicks down the line, and a mark not able to be found. Dispossessed there was Field. Proven. Kicks to half forward, as I'm just distracted momentarily by a beautiful Air New Zealand plane flying over Ford Park here. South Metro now get it on half forward. Kick to the broadcast side, I should say. Ackfield hit the ground as she was kicked, and she's a bit slow to get to her feet there. Helped up by a teammate, love to see it. Ball bobbling around like a ball in a pinball machine at the moment. No one able to gain willful possession of the football there at the moment. That should be held in, although handball just squirts itself free. Opportunity there was missed by Smith, not to get possession. Nolan, who's seen a little bit of it this quarter, just kicks it for space, gets it right into the middle of the ground, right on the centre square. Running back towards it now is Callaghan. She provided a shepherd, and a strong tackle laid there that time by Wilson of South Metro, and it's a ball up. Just forward of the centre square, just favouring Yarra Junior just a little bit here. Ball socket forward. Wilson sends one high. Wouldn't have been the required 15 metres as it just went straight up and straight down. Good pressure on the football here. Opportunity here still for either side to try and control the football and get it away. Be a good opportunity to get some rotations in as the football's now worked itself to that outer side of the ground. Umpire calls for a ball up. Tricky thing about big grounds when the footy's played on the other side of the ground from the interchange bench is always hard to get the fresh legs on the ground. Here's Ackfield, intercept marking. Sending it back towards the middle of the ground through the outstretched hands of Corker, who's been busy, as I've mentioned, this quarter. Seen plenty of the pill. A chance for South Metro to try and push one forward. And Yarra Junior come away with it there that time. Nicely done there that time. I think it was Jones, but it's been cut off. Sando. The beautiful kick. Hits up at teammate. Hip well. Off hands. Comes to ground level. Yarra Junior once again get to come away with it. Madly dashing after it is Corker along with a couple of South Metro Junior players, and no one able to gain possession of that one, and it goes over and out of bounds for a boundary throw in. No score added so far in this quarter. Haven't had a goal since the 3-minute mark of the first term. Real test of abilities and seeing who is going to break first here. Nicely done there. So they've cut the football off. Hooper intercepted. Wasn't 15, so she still had to play on. Little kick around the body there. Might have been smothered. Nonetheless, it was very nicely done there that time by Nolan. Ball went forward. Gaining possession of the football, Amber Smith. She was tackled there that time by Karala, and it's a ball up. Smith again. Tried to get it on the left, just had a little bit of a fresh area, but they pushed their football into about half forward, but no one able to gain possession of it properly. Ball bobbling around, gets it forward a little bit here to the South Metro side. Good pressure there that time by Proven to hold them up, and another tackle is laid, and a ball up the end result. Good contest in the ruck there. Ball squirts forward. Bounced unkindly there that time for Hipwell. Kick forward there that time by Carnell. Underneath it there was Van Vicaris. Been very busy as well. Having a little bit of a dash in the forward line in this second quarter. Ball up again on the 50-metre arc. Just about halfway through this second term as well. Good leap in the ruck. So, Van Vicaris over the top of the football once again. Had it stolen away. Should be coming back. Not 15, said the umpire. So that was good loud communication. Mark has been taken by the co-captain, Ed Edwards. Sends one forward. It was a grubby thing. It just bounced on its end about 3 times. But still in a handy spot here for the YJFL, who would love to jag a goal back and to get it back to a 1-point game. If not, if they can have a 7-point play and level things up, even better. So from the ball up, South Metro clear, get it to the edge of the centre square. They've got the numbers everywhere here, but do they have them out the back? I don't think they do. One-on-ones everywhere, but that ball bounced unkindly, opens up an opportunity. The reinforcements need to arrive. The handball over the top was no good. Put a little bit of pressure on, though, Talia May to try and gain possession of the football, but they're working it out quite nicely. May again off the 1-2 with her teammate, but they might have just cooked that one a little bit and opened up an opportunity there for South Metro to open themselves up and push up the ground and lock it in towards their forward 50. Ball up and straight down to the ruck. And now this is handy. This will give an opportunity to relieve for the YJFL. This is Rosie Young. Kicks to the outer side, comes off hands, and that's a very, very good rove and a kick inside forward 50. But there's no one at home, and should get there first is Hooper. Did have Hawkins for company. And it's going to come straight back in here as the intercept mark was taken. Kick is low. It's going to get there on the half volley. And that Yarra Junior defence doing very well, but just doing a little bit too much there. Now opens up an opportunity. This looks very, very threatening. Leads have to be honoured here. Ball goes towards the top of the square, comes off hands. Numbers will arrive to try and hold this in. If you're the South Metro side, YJFL will just want to get the football out of there. Ball comes out the back of the pack. Ball's going to be snapped around the body. And there it is. Into the waiting arms. And the mark has been taken by Ava Maskiel. So Maskiel directly in front. Gets good purchase on it. And pops it right through the eye, diddle for the second goal for the South Metro Junior side. And it's now 2-1-13, playing no score at the 12-minute mark of the second quarter. And I'm happy I got that right because her dad is sitting right next to me doing the timekeeping. So the ball back in the middle of the ground now. Handy little break for South Metro. Hard work pays off. A delightful kick by Maskiel. Don't know what we're waiting for here. Oh, the shoe having to be done up. Thought it was going to be 666 for half a second, but no, it's not. So back in the middle, real scrap for the football. Umpire calls for a ball up. 6.5 to go on the second term. It's South Metro by 13 points on a delightful late Monday morning here on your public holiday. Ball comes forward off the back of the contest here. It was just bobbling forward. Yarra Junior go forward here now. What can they work out here? Callahan goes for a little dash. Kicks down the line, past some outstretched hands there. No one able to take the mark. Reinforcements arrive for both sides here. Now South Metro try and barge their way through. Van Vakaris. Handball to space, couldn't find a target. So it was cut off. And South Metro pushed forward and now they get a ball up on the neutral territory in the middle of the ground. Stoppage game has been big today. Even ruck contest. Nearly running through and getting possession of the football was Lockwood. Now they go for a run, and the umpire says you've run too far, because if not, they were absolutely out, and Hawkins would have gone back and found herself with the footy, and she could have gone for a run if, as I said, that kick was just let go. But the umpire counted up them steps and said, you ran your measure. So Young gets her free kick. Kicks to the outer side and it's been intercepted. Now this could be exactly what I was just talking about a minute ago. Although that one's gone towards the pocket. But Alex Spangol got back. Still an opportunity here for South Metro. Kick in board. Umpire says play on. So having to keep going there was Blythe. And she's done a little bit too much there. And she's gone for holding the footy. So it's a free kick there to Jones, who kicks down the line. Fisted away, works itself out the back. Not the worst result there for the YJFL, although the blue jumpers of the South Metro side arrive in kind. But another intercept mark there works out and saves the day there for the YJFL momentarily as the ball gets out of their defensive 50, but the blue jumpers there arrive in kind. Oh, taking a bounce there. Nicely done. Idea was right, just didn't come back to her. How's this explosive run? You may as well finish the job off, but a crunching tackle saves the day. Hipwell was off and gone. And it was Jones that's run her down and has kicked to Wilson. Wilson with a dangerous ball back inside the corridor. No mark taken. Good attack on the football there that time by Hooper. High contact is the free kick. And that one is going to Ava Hunt. And she goes back towards the middle of the ground into the corridor. Works out nicely. Oh, but that bounce was one thing that wasn't nice. It was unkind. Gets to the edge of the centre square and pushes up towards half forward here for South Metro Juniors once again. Umpire allowing them to play, which is good to see. Squirts out the back of this contest here. And it's just really held in nicely by the tacklers there. And it's a ball up again. Good even ruck contest there. Umpire says it's a push. Free kick again to South Metro. And they slam the ball long inside forward 50 here. Could be an opportunity for a goal kicker already in Hoskins if she can get onto the football. Snapping ball is a cross the face through for a behind. So 2-2-14 plays no score. 14-point lead for South Metro Juniors as we approach half-time here in this one of the triple header today out at Ford Park. Ball's going to come towards the broadcast side. That one's just got to Nolan on an ugly half volley. Still gained possession of the football, did Nolan. This is Spangol there this time. Lockwood. Now, YJFL clear, so they'll be happy with that. Back with the flight of the ball, nearly pulling it in there. That time was Colliver. Colliver puts the body on the line and goes again. Gets a little kick forward that's going to bounce and pitch and run its way towards the forward 50. Getting there first there that time for the YJFL is Thomas. Ball works itself slowly down the line. Snatched away there that time by Annika Box, who kicks the ball inside forward 50. Numbers back there for the YJFL. And taking a cheeky little bounce there. Nicely done. Kick to the broadcast side. Past a couple of outstretched hands. A little bit of a falcon there as well. Wrapped up in a tackle there that time is Polly Proven. Taken to ground. Getting the football there that time. Nicely done by Jones. And they run it through again. Little handball came from Field, who has seen plenty of the footy in this first half. Falano gets a kick back towards the middle. Running onto it there is Archibald. Kicks into the ball inside forward 50 now. They would love a goal here. It's a 2-on-1 really that favours the South Metro side. Reinforcements have to arrive. Ball dribbles its way forward. Opportunity for Proven if she can run onto the football there. But Blue Jumpers get back and help one another out in kind. And they clear momentarily, although there was a drop mark that could have been taken. Ball outside the defensive 50 for the South Metro team, but it's going to come straight back in, although the handball that was nearly given off was just a little bit too late. And the umpire says that's holding the ball, and it looks like they're going to survive one last push before the end of the first half. And Mackenzie takes a mark. She slows things down, gives a handball off. Little kick back towards the middle of the ground. Not being able to take a mark there was D'Souza Lee. Possession there for, it looked like the 18 of Carnell. But the siren goes for halftime here at Ford Park. And as we have a look at the scoreboard, it is still the YJFL who are yet to get on the board, while South Metro have just extended their margin by that 7 that they were at quarter time, and they are 2-2-14. The goal kickers for South Metro Juniors, Ruby Hockings with 1, and Ava Maskiel with a goal as well to her name. YJFL have a little bit of work to do here in the second half. They are 14 points down as we go in for the major break and have some oranges and some lollies to get the sugar back. We'll take a break for around 10 minutes and we'll be back for the second half of play. You're watching the AFL Vic Metro Representative Championships here on this King's Birthday Monday. It is the South Metro Junior Football League leading by 14 points. We'll see you shortly.
I've been in the dental industry for 27 years. I've had my own business for around 20 years, sponsoring and supporting over 60 sporting clubs, from footy to rugby to gyms to schools, all types of contact sports. When an athlete comes up to me like a boxer and wants their logo or a special design, I love making it. They smile on their face when they're wearing the mouth guard in the ring. If it's not a Sports Saver Australia mouthguard, it's not a mouthguard. These are custom made, professionally fitted. You'll get the best comfort, best design, and most importantly, you'll protect your teeth. I've been in the dental industry for 27 years. I've had my own business for around 20 years, sponsoring and supporting over 60 sporting clubs, from footy to rugby to gyms to schools, all types of contact sports. When an an athlete comes up to me like a boxer and wants their logo, a special design, I love making it. Their smile on their face when they're wearing the mouth guard in the ring. If it's not a Sportsaver Australia mouth guard, it's not a mouth guard. These are custom made, freshly fitted. You'll get the best comfort, best design, and most importantly, you'll protect your teeth. I've been in the dental industry for 27 years. I've had my own business for around 20 years, sponsoring and supporting over 60 sporting clubs, from footy to rugby to gyms to schools, all types of contact sports. When an athlete comes up to me like a boxer and wants their logo, a special design, I love making it. Their smile on their face when they're wearing the mouth guard in the ring. If it's not a Sportsaver Australia mouth guard, it's not a mouth guard. These are custom made, freshly fitted. You'll get the best comfort, best design, and most importantly, you'll protect your teeth. I've been in the dental industry for 27 years. I've had my own business for around 20 years, sponsoring and supporting over 60 sporting clubs, from footy to rugby to gyms to schools, all types of contact sports. When an athlete comes up to me like a boxer and wants their logo or a special design, I love making it. They smile on their face when they're wearing the mouth guard in the ring. If it's not a Sports Saver Australia mouth guard, it's not a mouth guard. These are custom made, freshly fitted. You get the.
Welcome back here to Ford Park. The third quarter about to get underway here between the YJFL and the South Metro Junior Football League here in the Under-15 Girls Division 2 Interleague game. The last day today of games. And a triple treat here at Ford Park is what's ahead of you today. Under-14 boys in Division 1 and Division 2 against the Northern Football Netball League at 12 o'clock and 2 o'clock. And then that's that for Junior Interleague for another year. It is the South Metro Junior side leading the way by 14 points here. Goal kickers are Hockings and Maskeel as we are halfway through. So YJFL, you just get the feeling they need to strike first and get themselves on the board early and put a little bit of pressure back on the South Metro crew to keep scoring against them. Just about ready to go here. Umpire holds the ball aloft to signal that the third quarter can get underway. It's a good throw up as well. Gave both rucks a good opportunity to attack the football hard. The ball runs away off the edge of the centre square here. No one really able to gain possession of the football here at the moment. As it dribbles its way to that far outer side. Little one forward, comes off hands. Boundary line might be a winner here though, although the ball is snapped around the body. And good attack on the football there that time by Archbold, who kicks the ball out wide right in front of the interchange gates on the outer side. Umpire letting them go for a long time there. Ball eventually comes out, hard up against the boundary line over there. And it does go out for a throw-in. A little bit of, just a touch bit of cloud around Ford Park today, but very nice early winters or late morning as we push into the early afternoon soon. So from the throw-in, the South Metro side look to go forward, but it's been cut off here by the YJFL, and they bring the ball back towards the middle of the ground to a genuine one-on-one, and a strong mark taken overhead there by Proven, who goes for a little run and kicks it in the direction there that time of Archibald, who couldn't mark, but she was able to fist away. She went to handball back to Proven, but couldn't get her. So a little kick goes forward, bounced very kindly there, and it opened up an opportunity there for Corker to go for a run. Little ball forward. Opens up a chance for South Metro to get over the top of the football. Handball cut off. Corker again kicks the ball towards the forward 50. Runs its way forward. Chance there that time for Mackenzie to try and gain possession of the football. Also there was Stockwell. Ball inside forward 50. It's been marked in defence there by the hyphen, Sweeney Johnson. Then they link up and go out wide. Do have runners here. South Metro, it's just about how they're going to use the football, although numbers back across more or less half back there for Yarra Junior, helping out their Plunkett. Umpire says play on, still letting them go. Giving them every possible chance to get this football out. Does come out eventually. Little jabby kick forward. Hard up against the boundary line once again on that outer side. And the umpire calls for it before it goes over and out. So just inside the field of play. Even ruck contest again. Players slip and slide over the top of it here, fighting over the football. Umpire pays a high contact free kick. Going the way of the YJFL. Back to about the edge of the centre square. No one able to mark, so it's a fight for it on the ground once again, where it's been majority of this game so far. Another whistle on play and another ball up is the result. Even contest again. Southern Metro manufacture a ball forward, but still no one able to gain possession of the footy at the moment. Here's a chance there, that time for Proven. Has Corker there to help her out. Little ball forward. Chance here for South Metro. They go forward. It dribbles its way forward. Numbers arrive in kind for Yarra Junior to all help one another out. Still not out of trouble just yet. Late tackle was just mistimed because it could have been a chance for holding the ball, but unluckily not. Good kick inside forward 50 by Hipwell. Bounces away from the contest. Maskeel is down there again. So's Hipwell to help out. And this one is now in the left forward pocket here. Good tackle laid, but no free kick coming to either side there. That one could have been held in for a ball up there. Umpire letting them play. Sando. And both umpires see a free kick for high there. Both the out of zone one and the umpire that was in zone there that time. Ball off the contest. Dribbles away. Arnott. Edwards. Kicks down the line right in front of the broadcast area here. Archibald. Handball inboard there by Carnell. This is Arnott. Corker. Under all sorts of pressure here. And a good tackle. And the umpire says that'll be a ball up. Good leap that time by Edwards in the ruck. Getting her hands free and handballing Corker. Plenty of the football for her. Arnott. Back towards the middle of the ground. You can hear the footy thud when it bounces. Carnell again. Kicks the footy towards the forward 50. Now it's a foot race. Who's this one going to favour? 2-on-1 here for South Metro Juniors. Oh, and nicely done there. A little bit of a fend and then just a boot to ball and bounce a little bit unkind there for Plunkett. Had to go again, but Yarra Junior soccer forward momentarily. Chance for South Metro. Oh, ricocheted off the shoulder. Now that could be a ball up shy of forward 50, although just dodging it, weaving a couple of would-be tacklers and sending a ball long inside forward 50. Now this is a positive opportunity here for Yarra Junior. Few players come in from over the top. Chance if they could soccer off the ground and... Oh, gee, that's a good tackle. Could have taken it over for a behind. Left an opportunity there for Archibald to wrap up her opponent, which she did. Could have tried to drag her over behind the behind line and get a score on the board, but in the end, you could say she nearly went into touch over the boundary line. So, ball up from the restart and trying to snap around the body, but unfortunately getting it out in the full there that time was Proven. It's a free kick to South Metro now. In the right forward pocket, kicking to the... away from the pavilion end, I should say. Nice mark there, taken in front there by Sarita Ultree. Kick through the waiting hands there that time of Lockwood. Ball comes out the back over the top there that time, and getting a kick forward there is Spangol. That's going to bounce and roll and run away. A few players over the top of this one. And that one's held in. Good tackle there by Edwards. Edwards got it down. nearly that time for Wilson. Couldn't possess the football. Kicking forward there that time is Colliver. Gets it to the middle of the ground. Running onto it there is Karula there that time. It's been snatched away by YJFL, and they push it up the ground a little bit where Arnott is waiting and took the mark. Arnott maybe just a little bit wrong-footed there. Went to go on the left there that time and has turned it over. Ball back towards the middle of the ground. Arnott will get it back here. Good attack by her and good run. Kicks the ball inside forward 50. Good late fist there that time by Sweeney Johnson, it looked like. Umpire says there was no muck there. Must have been touched off the boot, so opens up a little opportunity here. Ball is locked in for a long time here, and the umpire eventually comes in and says, I will ball it up. Ball up. Now there's run and carry for the South Metro Junior. Here's a chance for Hockings again. She's taken to ground. Umpire said play on. And it's a ball up. Ball out of the pack. Good mark there. Taken out in front. Ball to the broadcast side. Little boot forward. Nice mark. Chance for South Metro Juniors to get it away. Nicely done there that time. Field continues to see plenty of the football. Fisted away there that time by, well, fisted away from the wanting marker Bouchard. And another ball up is the result. So we're over halfway in this quarter. Ball up away from the contest. Ball to half forward. Maskew dropped the mark there. They should get it back here, South Metro Juniors. Low ball inside forward 50. It's a solid mark taken. Looks like Hannah Smith with the footy. Long inside forward 50. A few players go back to try and take the mark. Just slip through a couple of sets of waiting hands. Still in a very good spot here for South Metro Juniors. And it's a ball up once again. Ball to the opposite pocket here now. South Metro looking dangerous. Ball dribbles its way forward momentarily. Who's going to be able to get to this one? Big pack and over the top of it. So we go again from the restart. Cheeky handball out the back. That's good to space. Although the boundary line might just win over here. Stays in the field of play still. So Yarra Junior got to be very careful not to get this through for another goal. Now we see a boundary throw in. Ball into play. Kick forward. Bounces there in front of Corker. Free kick for a hold there that time. Now a long ball inside forward 50. This is good, promising play here. Hockings, inside forward 50. Pack of about 8 standing underneath the football. No one able to take the mark, and it's a ball up. Umpire says play on. Opposite pocket now. The YJFL attack here is unreal. But they've locked it in nicely here, South Metro. Span goal, hands to the football there for YJFL. Couldn't get rid of it immediately. They just need to get it out of trouble at the moment here, the YJFL, and they just can't seem to do so. Still got 5.5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Free kick for out of bounds on the full here, so it's going to go to a very dangerous spot. Running around her mark there that time and setting it up towards the top of the square. Goes through some hands. Chance here for the YJFL to clear. All the umpires paid a throw out of zone. Big chance here for South Metro. Short pass, beautiful. Mark has been taken more and less directly in front by Smith. Smith with a low ball on goal, and it's been marked in the square. And it's Hockings again. So Hockings will go back and look for her second goal and pops it straight through the middle. She's had herself a very good morning, has Ruby Hockings. She has 2, and the South Metro Juniors have 3, and they go out to 3-2-20. And the YJFL are yet to score with about 5 minutes to go in the third term. So ball back in the middle, 20-point lead, game high. And just keep extending their lead. It's a nice mark at half forward here. Now here's a chance for the YJFL, who definitely deserve to get a mark back for their efforts throughout this morning. Corker with a long one inside forward 50. Comes off hands. Opportunity there for Jones. Had hands to it momentarily. Over the top of the football there that time, Archibald, and it's a ball up again. "25 metres out from the YJFL goal. Scrap for the football ensues. Clearing it there that time and helping out was Wilson. Wilson again. Kick ricochets off a YJFL player there. Got it on the edge of their forward 50. Van Vicaris over the top of the football. They sort of raffle it off to one another. Kick back inside the forward 50 around the body has been marked. They see someone in the square they like, but they had numbers back there. Had to do a little bit too much there, Archibald. South Metro now come away with it. Kick it out wide. No one able to mark the football. It's been smothered away there that time. It was good pressure there by May. Go back inside forward 50. Umpire says play on. It wasn't a mark. The umpire calls for it again. Entering red time. 2 minutes to go here in the third. Still a chance here for the YJFL if they are good enough to get a goal to their name here in this term and go into the final with a little bit of momentum here. They've locked it in a dangerous spot still. It's a ball up again. Even contest in the ruck there that time. Beautifully done, or nearly dodging and weaving their way through there. I think it was may, but couldn't quite do so. Umpire circling around this contest again, and we'll ball it up. Get the feeling there could be only one team that might score from a situation like this if they just keep it locked in there. And that is the YJFL. Ball bobbling around like a pinball. Ball goes to the top of the square. Archibald is there. Raffled it off. Ball smothered off the boot. They are pushing their way towards goal. Little handball comes free. Now they might have a chance. Oh, just kicking across the face there. That was Kerford for a behind. So one behind the YJFL. South Metro Juniors 3-2-20 with a tick under a minute to go here in the third term. Ball back out of fullback. They can still lock it in and have another chance on goal here, Yarra Junior, but they're about 35 metres out from home now. Ball hard up against the boundary line. You heard the shout of 30 seconds from the interchange bench. Don't want to concede here if you're South Metro. And I get the feeling they won't, as that ball is still a long way out from the goal. Maybe still a kick or two out with players all over the top of this one. Bounces out of the pack. Need a quick kick and a quick mark. Won't get it, I don't think. And with that whistle, I think that'll be it for the quarter. We'll have one last contest. Even one it was as well. Hit out of the contest by Edwards as the siren goes for three-quarter time. And as the YJFL one behind, they are trailing the South Metro Junior Football League. They are 3-2-20. Goal kickers are Ruby Hawkins with 2 and Ava Maskeel with 1. They are in complete control at the moment, the South Metro Junior Football League, and as we turn for home, they are in front by 19 points. We'll take a break for a couple of minutes and we'll be back for the final quarter of play after this.
Been in the dental industry for 27 years. I've had my own business for around 20 years. Sponsoring and supporting over 60 sporting clubs, from footy to rugby to gyms to schools, all types of contact sports. When an athlete comes up to me like a boxer and wants their logo, a special design, I love making it. They smile on their face when they're wearing the mouth guard in the ring. If it's not a Sportsaver Australia mouth guard, it's not a mouth guard. These are custom made, professionally fitted. You'll get the best comfort, best design, and most importantly, you'll protect your teeth. I've been in the dental industry for 27 years. I've had my own business for around 20 years, sponsoring and supporting over 60 sporting clubs, from footy to rugby to gyms to schools, all types of contact sports. When an athlete comes up to me like a boxer and wants their logo,
Welcome back here to Ford Park for the final quarter of play here between the YJFL and the SMJFL. It's the South Metro side leading the way nicely by 19 points as we turn for home to finish off our first game of the day here at Ford Park. Hawkins and Maskeel are the goal kickers for the South Metro junior side. Hawkins with a double. Very good target down forward for them today. Just waiting for a couple of things to be checked off and we'll be right to go on this final term. Oh, they got a bit of a problem here. Just someone not in their correct position. And now we are right to go for the start of the last quarter of play. And we're away. Good hit out of the ruck there that time by Edwards. Got it clear. Need the first goal and need it very quickly, do the YJFL, just to give them some sort of hope going into the back of this one. And if South Metro get it, well, it could nearly be curtains from there. Ball towards the forward 50 for South Metro. Bounce was kind for the YJFL momentarily, but now the reinforcements arrive for both sides as the ball goes forward. No one able to take the mark. Now it's back at half forward here for the South Metro junior side. Ball nearly snatched away. Good tackle there that time by Nolan. And it's a ball up. So we go again. Good leap in the ruck there that time by Edwards. Kick towards the forward 50. A little bit of a wrestle there to try and control the football. That'll bounce. Bit of a harsh bounce as well. Snatched away there that time by Arturi. That should be wrapped up, and it is. So just inside 450 here for South Metro. Good roving there that time. Ball out to space. Opportunity to go for a run here, Callahan. She wheels around, brings the ball back inboard, and she's turned the footy over. And the mark has been taken by Hipwell, who goes inside forward 50. Wanted Hawkins. Got her in the end, but not in the desired way she would have liked. Over the top of the football there, that time is Smith. Ball comes out there for the time being. Arnott had the footy. Now, what are we going to see here? Another run inside forward 50 here for South Metro Junior. There's a player out the back, but dribbled across the face through for a behind. They go to 3-3-21. South Metro Junior. The YJFL are one behind. 3 minutes gone here in this final quarter. Carnell looked to go back inboard, and it was cut off. Great smother off the boot there that time by Edwards. Still a chance here are the South Metro Junior side. Mahmood tried to swing around and get a kick away. And slaying a very strong tackle. That time was Fleur Wilson. She's won herself a free kick, and she'll go to the pocket, look for a mark. Went through the waiting hands. Still an opportunity out the back. Boundary line is beckoning here. Might work its way over. That stays in the field of play, and it's snatched away here for the YJFL. Get the ball out of trouble for the time being. It's been locked in at this end of the ground for the first 4 minutes or so of this quarter. And now it's a ball up. Even contest out of the ruck again, and here go YJFL. Clear it to near on the centre of the ground, just dropping the mark there that time. Looked like Bouchard. Ball back inside forward 50, and it's going to come straight back out. Numbers here on the outer side favour the YJFL. If they choose to come out here, they do. Reinforcements arrive. Good pick up there. Now just a little kick to space. Intelligent. Little bit of play. Got to work it out. Here does Callahan. And now they go back inside forward 50 to South Metro Junior. Through the waiting hands of Hipwell. Down to ground. Snatched away. High ball back inboard. Dropping it there was an opportunity there for Mahmood. And now YJFL come away. Good pick up there by Corker. She's spun around. Maybe a couple of them stopped thinking that might have been holding the ball. No free kick awarded. Now it's running away. Hard up against the boundary line here. Colliver going to be the first one back there for South Metro Juniors. Nearly tried to give off the handball. Hard up against the boundary line still. Corker just fumbled the football there at an inopportune time. Has to go in a second time and try and get it. Kick to the goal square here for South Metro Juniors. It's running across the face, or trying to keep it in. Couldn't quite do so. It's throw for a behind. 3-4 plays one behind. We've gone near 6 minutes in this final quarter. It's a 21-point lead. Oh, sorry, it didn't. So, down the line they go. That's a strong mark there that time. Taken by Amber Smith. She'll go for a run, bring the ball back inboard. And unfortunately, turns it over. Mark has been taken there that time by Ojami. She tried to bring the ball back towards the middle of the ground. And they'll lock that one in. So precious minutes ticked off the clock here from a South Metro Junior perspective. Good even ruck contest once again. They've been good at that all day so far. Head over the top of the football there. Although it's in danger in the end there against Fleur Wilson. A free kick will go to her opposing 37 in Nolan. Goes towards the outer side. Ball just hangs up in the air for a little while. Allows the contest to be formed. High contact free kick going the way of Plunkett. Who plays on and kicks down the line. No mark taken there. So ball finds itself right in the middle of the corridor here. Handball intercepted. Chance for South Metro Juniors. Although that one just went through the arms. So it comes out the back of the contest here. And now down to ground level. And now here's another chance for the YJFL. Ackfield kicks the ball to about half forward. No one able to take the mark. Trying to tap it to her own advantage there. That time was proven. Chance for Callahan to try and get the footy. Umpire says that's holding the ball, and it's a free kick going the way of South Metro Juniors. Ball to half forward. It's been intercepted. And that was by Spangol, who kicked wide. No mark able to be taken, sorry. And now again we see a ball up again in front of the interchange benches. Tick under 12 minutes to go in this one. Free kick on the play to the YJFL. Edwards took it. Moves it up the line where the mark was taken. Now they go inside forward 50. Deep kick as well. And that one might just trickle and run over the boundary line, although stays in the field of play. Chance here for the YJFL. Deserve a goal for their effort so far today. It's bobbling around at the moment. Could that be held in? Here's a chance. Yes, it is. Goal to the Yarra Junior Footy League. They go to 117. And they do their little celebration, little spinning celebration. That's a kick. Well, it's a goal kicked by Amber Smith. And the margins just picked back a little bit, and it gives them a little bit of a chance. Ball back in the middle. Whistle for 666 here. Just a warning there. So, ball inside forward 50 now for South Metro Juniors. Hawkins attack the football nicely. Kickers are high up and under in the air. No one able to take the mark. Over the top of it there that time is Colliver. Now, Yarra Junior clear. And it's just going to come back inside here for the South Metro Junior side, and it's another ball up. Right, so another ball up from now. Spangol got hands to it. Ball dribbles its way forward. Well done there that time by Nolan, back in the hole to try and clear the football. She does so quite nicely, but it's been turned over. Another intercept mark for South Metro Junior. They'd love a mark here, not going to get it. Who's at the fall? The ball off the ground, Hocking. I think she's kicked that through. She has. Three to Hawkins in those pink boots that stand out nicely amongst the rest. And it's a match-winning lead now, you feel. (27 plays 7). Eight minutes to go here in the final quarter. It's the South Metro Junior side by an even 20 points. The ball tumbles its way forward here. Another opportunity here for the YJFL to just maybe get another goal back against the grain. Ball to half forward. Well picked up there. Ball spun around the body. Gets it to half forward. Off hands. A few players are waiting around the fall of the ball. And now they're trying to run away with it once again. South Metro Juniors, although not with that one. Free kick for a trip here that time. Little ball. Works out well, although just snatched away at the last moment. Talia May holds that one in, although it squirts out the back. Ball tumbles away from the contest here. Good tackle there laid. May just got a handball free before she was taken to ground. Whistle on play. Free kick to Yarra. And it's going to the way of Rosie Young. Young on the right. Back towards the middle. Bounces past a couple of would-be markers. Now it's held in the middle of the ground for another ball up. So we go again. Miller Wilson there finds herself in the ruck there that time for the YJFL. I gave her the benefit of the doubt there in the ruck. Probably just got a hand to it over her South Metro junior counterpart. Ball up to half forward now, and here's a little bit of run for the South Metro junior side. They did have one back, but the numbers arrive in kind. The first one back there will be Proven, it looks like, and the boundary line wins over, and it's out. Over for a throw-in. 5.5 minutes to go in this one. South Metro Juniors in control. Kick ricochets off a body there that time. Comes to a little bit of open space. Umpire circling around this one, letting them play for the time being. Now it comes clear, and that'll run its way towards the boundary line, and that's where it'll go, over and out. On the full, it looks like. Back in board. Mark Stolen. Nicely done there that time. Nolan. She'll kick down the line. Oh, a bit of link up here for Yarra Junior. This looks promising. If they can push it forward again and get another one to their name, they would absolutely love that. The last couple of minutes of this one. And that one has unfortunately gone out of bounds on the full. So ball back in, off the free kick. No one able to possess the football. Right in front of the interchange benches at the moment. Really hard at it, scrap for it, as the ball is now eventually kicked forward. No one able to possess it still. It's pushing up the ground a little bit here from a South Metro Junior perspective. But they'll be happy to run the clock out a little bit here. 3.5 minutes to go thereabouts. Ball up, gets to half forward now. And it won't go any further than that. It's another free kick for out of bounds on the full, going the way of the YJFL this time. Low hard ball down the line. No one able to mark. Lots of blue jumpers around this one trying to snatch it back and get it up in their forward line once again. But again, we see another ball up. Mahmood out of the ruck. Giving away a free kick here. This one will go to Edwards. And that'll be a 25-metre penalty. Just encroached on the mark there. Miller Wilson, with that free kick. So she got it up the ground, and they get it back here to the YJFL off a strong intercept mark. Mark taken by Spengol, who goes out wide. Mark not able to be completed there that time. Cheeky handball out the back, couldn't find a target properly there for South Metro. Once again, we see a ball up being the result. 2 minutes to go here in this one. YJFL and Northern Boys under 14s Division 2 coming up at 12. Minute and a bit to go here in this one. Another chance here for the YJFL. They're exploding through the middle through Callahan, who just ran herself into a little bit too much trouble and a little bit too more than she could bite off. And she's given away a free kick here. So, kick to about half forward here, or the edge of the centre square, I should say. Now they get it to half forward. It was touched off the boot, so the umpire yells out play on. Chaos football. It's just whacked on the boot. Good attack from the jump there by Corker. Tried to bring the football down. Chance again here for South Metro. Now it's a 2-on-2 here. Shepherd's got to be provided. Bit of pressure coming there for Hooper, but she did nicely. Got her kick out. Beautifully done. And it's found Callahan, who's been good today. Inside the last minute of play now. Callahan brings it back towards the corridor, and the mark has been taken there that time by Ackfield. Ackfield plays on, keeps the ball low, but she's turned it over. South Metro Juniors get to about half forward, but they've given away a free kick there that time. Kick to the edge of the centre square, through the waiting hands there that time of Corker. Callahan just fumbled, but she tried to get it back again. She's under pressure from two. Did quite nicely there in the end, inside the last 10 seconds of play. If we see one more stoppage, that'll be it. Ball works out the back. Good touch there that time by Smith. As the siren does sound here at Ford Park. It's an impressive win to the Southern Metro Junior side, 4-3-27 to 1-1-7. The goal kicker for the YJFL was Amber Smith, while for the South Metro Junior side, 3 to Ruby Hockings and 1 to Ava Maskeel. It was a dominant performance for them right from the start, and they walk away with a 20-point win here at Ford Park. Well, that's one game down. We've got 2 to come here this afternoon at Ford Park. Our next game is the YJFL versus the Northern Football Netball League and Under 14 Boys Division 2. That's from 12 o'clock. But to start the day, it was South Metro Juniors winning by 20 points. We'll be